Titleist have dropped brand new utility irons, the U505 and the T250. And today, we're gonna break down exactly how they perform and who are they for. Oh, look at that fly, Em. I guess that's nearly gonna like the difference to my driver.
Oh my God.
There's a big but because some of the features, I don't like to put a good player off. They look absolutely stunning. So I can see some things here straight away. This one, the U505, looks like it has a thicker sole than the T250. You know what, I even like how they've drawn the two.
It literally looks like it's engraved by hand.
I 100% agree. Whoa. Straight off the gun, which one are you thinking you like the look of more?
Straight away I'm thinking the U505, purely. I just feel like it's going to appeal to more of our audience because it's a thicker sole. Surely that means it's more forgiving, right?
I wonder which one goes further.
I'm going this one.
You're going that one?
Yeah.
I'm going to go that one.
This looks seriously forgiving.
Now, both of these clubs are part of the revamped this year's T-Series line. They're designed to give you the perfect blend of launch, speed and stability. But I'm honest with you, I hear that every year. Now, they're saying whether you're teeing off on a tight par 4 and you want accuracy, or you're wanting to attack a long par 5 and 2.
And under the hood, they share a lot of the same tech. A hollow body steel construction, forged L face, max impact tech, and high density tungsten weighting for launch and forgiveness. Oh, I love all the jargon. But I don't really get why there's two models.
Well, Ems, I think the best way to show this is to actually get hitting. So we're going to hit some off a tee.
How many are we going to hit then?
Well, let's hit 4. 1 off the tee with each and 1 off the deck, like if you're going to hit into a long par 5 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so visually, straight away, if you have a look at it from the top line, I can really see a difference with the back. Noticeably, the toe to the heel on the T250 looks smaller, a little more compact, and the U505 looks considerably longer.
So what would that mean then, though?
Smaller blade length, not as forgiving. And also, I'm sort of seeing right now, if you look at the sole here, and that's a real good visual difference, is I'm anticipating this one's going to be slightly higher launching because a bigger sole means essentially the centre of gravity and the weight can be placed lower and further back, helping promote more launch.
And that's what your mid to high want?
Potentially, yeah. Potentially, yeah. So I think right now, labelling, I'm going to have a good guess at this. This is for more of your lower player, the T250U. And the U505 is for, I guess, I'm going to say anybody, not just for higher handicappers, it's for anybody. At the end of the day, it is a bloody 2-iron. It's hard. Which one do you want me to hit first?
Hit the one that was your favourite.
Okay, I think this could go in the bag, this. This looks unreal.
It seriously does.
I could use this in Scotland, that's what I'm thinking.
You could.
Right, okay, I'll give you some numbers on this one too. Right, these are both hits off a T-peg to start.
God, I'm excited for this.
Oh! Look at that fly, Em.
That sound was weird, though.
I guess that's nearly gonna like the difference to my driver.
Oh my God.
Not quite, I was maybe a bit ambitious. Actually, I was hit really good, but I think I got even better than that.
How long's that gone?
So it went 231, and then if we're talking actual like data, we had a 98 mile an hour club head speed, a 140.6 ball speed.
So when you're saying that, I'm sensing that you're impressed.
I mean, I'm impressed. Like driver, I can get to about 160, so it's about 20 miles an hour less, but it's not a driver, it's a 2-iron. I love the launch on that as well. That was like, I could imagine that really being really good into wind. The only thing that I would say is, I wonder what it's like off the deck if you're wanting it to land a bit softer if you're going for a long par 4 or par 5 and 2. That's why I'm potentially, I'm feeling, obviously I've not hit it yet, this one could be a great, or even a bit of a more all-rounder because it could be slightly higher launching. So launch on that one, 8.4, 140.6 ball speed, and a 97.8 club head speed, all resulting in, to jog your memories, a 231 total.
Right, hit the next one. Let's go. So we're expecting a higher launch then on this one.
I'm hoping so, Ems. I'm hoping so.
Just pure it down the fairway.
Make it sound so easy.
It is, isn't it?
Well, sometimes. Oh, that was good. I'd say slightly higher.
Dear.
I'd say slightly.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, but it's not as high as I thought it would be.
No, maybe I didn't get it as good as I thought. I went 209.
Why don't you hit another one? Hit another one.
Okay. I'm not expecting it to go stupid high. Like, we're talking probably 2 degrees difference, I would anticipate. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm taking that shot on here all day.
Oh, yeah. And it was straight down the banner.
It was. Oh, it was ripped. I'd say similar height.
Yeah, I would too. Ooh.
That was
Nice.
ripped.
Perfect.
227. That's going to run so far. So very similar club head speed, 97.7. A 143.4 ball speed though, and a launch angle of 9.
Is that what you thought?
It's like point. I think it was 8.8 before. Like it's slightly higher. I thought it'd be a bit higher than that, but I'm not expecting too much difference.
Okay.
But yeah, there should be a slight difference, and there is. But saying that, I'm a golfer who de-lofts the club a lot. So what I mean by that is I come in and I'm like this. Maybe for a golfer that is not so much in that, you're going to have a little more forgiveness with that CG lower and further back. But yeah, I was anticipating it to launch higher than that. Maybe we will launch it higher off the deck. Maybe that's something we're going to see.
Surely the way the ball leaves the club is a lot to do with the shape and design of it though, because it's visibly different.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with that, because the shape and design allows the manufacturer to move weight around. Make it more forgiving, make it less forgiving, make it lower launching, make it higher launching.
The T250U mirrors the look of the standard T250, compact, traditional and clean, and the U505 features progressive shaping. Ah, right, so the longer irons have a wider sole for forgiveness, while the shorter have a taller face for added launch. That makes sense now.
Now, the launch profile, I've hit a few, so I can say on this now, the U505 is a slightly higher launching option. Only slightly though, according to the data, and I appreciate this is quite a small sample size, and I guess more ideal for players that want to get the ball in the air. Whereas the T250 produces a much stronger, more penetrating ball flight. And I think, you know what, we'll see more of this in a second when we start to hit them off the deck. So potentially looking for golfers that want a little bit more distance and more control and workability of their ball flight. I would say this though, both clubs feel very, very good through the turf. Now, you might think, Alex, you've hit them off a tee, but yeah, when I'm hitting down, I do feel that that turf is just being moved out the way in a smooth action. And you can see that, they're here, the soles, right? They are very similar. I know the T250 is thinner and smaller rather than the U505 is thicker, but the way it interacts, they feel very much the same.
Right then, let's hit some off the deck. Are you worried?
What are we worried about?
I don't know, in case you top it off
I can just stripe a 2-iron, Ems. Don't you worry about that.
Right, here we go. We need to see a softer, higher one here.
With both of them?
With both of them.
Okay.
Can you do that?
I'm going to try. So we're about 230 out, roughly how far that last one just went. I've got 2-iron, but got the U505 first. Let's see if we can do it, Ems. So I'm going to try and play a cut here. This is the one that would be slightly less workable according to the information, but I think I can work this. You ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, look at this fly. This looks good, you know.
That went higher than before, don't you think?
Yeah, that's on the green. That's
Is it?
dancing. It's dancing, front right. I really tried to cut that up. Yeah, I mean, I got that spinning loads. I really tried to play that cut shot. 133 ball speed, 13 degrees of launch because the face is slightly open.
And the other one was it 9?
Yeah, it was 9, but I played that with an open face. That's always going to increase that launch. But I really like that shot because this felt like, if I'm honest, I got it slightly here, a bit high in the face, but it's still flown brilliantly.
I'm impressed with that U505.
Yeah, I am too. I actually think I prefer that more than this one. It looks a little more forgiving as well.
Changing your mind, are you?
Changing my mind. You asked me which one was longer, actually. I think you'll find. Oh, this is good as well. Definitely flatter, Em, isn't it? Definitely flatter. Oh my God, look at that shot. Woo, 137 ball speed, considerably lower launch. You see, I even cut that up.
Yeah.
It was softer landing, but that launched at 9.7 as opposed to 13. Right, let's go and jump there and show you where they finished.
Because I don't think they could be any better than that.
You know what, they're really good. They're really good. How about these shot Ems? That's the U505.
Yeah.
That's the T250.
They're literally in the perfect spot.
Yeah, especially from 230 out.
I
Right.
want to know what you think, because I can't really sense it. I feel like you prefer the U505, and also for our audience, it's a really, really, really strong club. It looks great, it sounds great, it flies great, it does everything that says it on the tin, but...
But what?
I don't know, what's the
Right,
but?
there's a big but, because some of the features, they describe this as a really high launching. Like, I think it is higher launching.
But it's not as high launching as it says.
And I don't want that to put a good player off. Like, at the end of the day, it's a 2-iron, so it's still going to be penetrating. Well, let me go through my full opinion. Here it is.
Because it flies higher,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't say it flies high.
Yeah, which I think gives you everything you want for a 2-iron. The question is, Ems, how do you choose between them?
Well, I think it's safe to say, if you prefer the traditional look,
That's this one.
yeah, in an iron feel, you want a lower ball flight, And would you say more control?
I would say no. I would say, what I mean by that is, I feel you can play all the ball flights you want if you're a low, like single figure golfer, you want to play a fade, you want to play a draw. I feel that can do it, but I also feel this one can do it, even the more forgiving one.
But you'd say really it's for more of a confident ball striker.
Oh, 100%. This is for more confident ball striker, 100%.
And then flipping to the U505,
This bad boy.
100% launches higher,
Yeah.
but you really need that forgiveness on the low face strikes.
Yeah, I'd say, like, for me, I did notice the ones that I did hit slightly off centre on the U505 did fly pretty much just as far.
And that's probably bridging the gap between irons and hybrids, isn't it?
Yeah, I would definitely say this bridges the gap, and you can just see that. So, like, for me, this is a great, but I just feel like, even though this is a brilliant club and more forgiving than it actually looks, my conclusion is I would be going for this one. Just purely because it launches slightly higher, I feel it's more forgiving. I feel like when you put it down, you look at it and you go, okay, that's a little more forgiving. Yeah, maybe potentially I'll lose a couple of yards, but really, the trade-off for forgiveness, I'm all about this bad boy this year. The two beautiful looking golf clubs.
They're weapons.
They are a bit of a weapon, really. Bloody hell, calm yourself down. They're weapons!
They're a weapon!
But yeah, this one's mine, Em, so I apologise at the start of the video. This is my favourite and our favourite this year.
And to conclude, your wife is always right. Goodbye.
Your wife or UI, U505 is always right.
Oh, cringe.